Hello, beautiful people. So today I just wanted to come and talk about judging. Yeah, judging on you. So many of us do this. Why? Because we are human. So we will be judging. We will be judging where we are, where we think we should be, where we are not, why we are not. And we get into this really judgy energy. And with that, it really just breaks us down. We break ourselves down. So I always say to my clients, I've got two Tanyas. I've got I'm a Gemini, but I've got two Tanyas. I've got this really amazing Tanya that is like my biggest cheerleader. And luckily she shows up these days way more than my other Tanya. But my other Tanya will come out and be like, judging on me, judging where I am, judging where I should be, judging. And then what happens when we judge ourselves is that we feel stuck. We get stuck. We stuck ourselves. And then it's like, oh my gosh. And then, then possibly you comparing and you're like, oh, but that person is there. Why am I not there? And we forget that we are exactly where we're meant to be. And everybody is feeling the same way, really. Like there's not a person here that doesn't judge on themselves or feel like they are not where they're meant to be. Or, I mean, obviously not all the time, many times you're like, oh my gosh, this is amazing. But we get those moments. And when you are in that moment, stop and have a listen and just ask yourself, is this moving me forward to where I want to be by judging myself? Or can I let this go and accept that where I am is exactly where I'm meant to be? And as long as I know where I'm going, I can just take one step closer, one step closer, one step closer. And it's really important to check in with ourselves. I love to journal. I love to look at what's coming up for me. If something's coming up for me, I have to journal about it and really just coach myself out of it, and just be like, okay, it's okay, Tanya 1, Tanya 1, come help Tanya 2, she's feeling a little bit low, let's do this. And I will literally coach myself out of it. I will ask myself, why am I feeling like this? What is it that I'm wanting? And then I really just remind myself that I'm exactly where I'm meant to be. And sometimes I need to dig a little bit deeper and I need to look back at all the times that, I've done what I was wanting to do and miracles have happened. Obviously, miracles happen all the time. Like I freaking love manifesting. So, and then I will just show myself all of that. And I will just remind myself of possibilities. And then all of a sudden, when I do judge, I'm like, hang on, no, it doesn't hurt as bad. It doesn't feel so icky in my body or like tight in my body. Sometimes maybe for me, I always feel stressed in my solar plexus. Like everything I feel is in my solar plexus. Sometimes I feel incredibly happy and it's between my heart and my solar plexus, but other people might feel it in their gut. Maybe you feel like your shoulders really tense up or your chest really tightens when you are judging yourself or when you are not being kind to yourself. So I want you to know that you are exactly where you are because this is where you're meant to be. And if you can just shake that out, let that out, allow yourself to just be where you are, be who you are, and stop judging, you are going to move to your point, let's say your point C, point Z, where you are wanting to be. You're going to get there so much quicker. You're going to get there so much quicker. Think of it this way. Say now, you've got these steps that you've got to take, okay? And it's step A to step Z, all the way to the top of Z. And if you can just take one step at a time and just know that if you get to B, that's perfect. C, that's perfect. D, that's perfect. E, that's perfect. F, that's perfect. So instead of going, I want to be in Z, I don't want to be B, C, D, E, F, G, all those letters. I just want to be straight at Z. And so now I'm frustrated because I'm at A and I want to be at Z and I'm just frustrated. So you don't get anywhere because you're judging yourself from being A and that you've got to take all these steps. And so what happens? You slow yourself down. Or another way is you take step A, really excited, like, oh my gosh, this is new beginnings, like, oh my gosh, this is amazing. And then you get to B, and then you get to C, and then you get to D, and then you're like, why am I D? And you start judging yourself, and you're frustrated, and you're like, why am I not at Z? But you forget that there's E, F, G, H, you know? And so now you're here, and now you're so frustrated that you literally paralyze yourself with getting stuck, and you go back to A. And then you judge yourself for being at A again. And then you're like, oh. And sometimes people stop you. I want to tell you, sometimes you've got to go all the way to like X. And then sometimes you have to come back a little bit, you know, that's okay. It happens. It happens. So don't judge yourself on where you are. It's learning. So now you just want to learn to go from A all the way to Z. So maybe this time you go A to G, and it's like, oh, A to, I really should know my alphabet better than this. A to Q, you know, A to U, A to V, and then back again. And that's okay, as long as you just keep going, because you know where you are going. You know that you need to get to that Z step. And when you get to that Z step, anyways, there's going to be a whole new staircase. I'm just letting you know, because there's always more. We are always wanting more. We are always wanting to grow, which is beautiful. That's what makes us human. But we need to also appreciate the steps that we are on. It's going to be so much more beautiful. The journey is going to be so much more beautiful if we can stop judging ourselves, and then we take step A to B, and we're happy at B because we know we're on our way to Z. And then we take step C, and then D, and then E, and then F, and then G, and we're happy because we understand that we're taking the steps and we are moving forward, and we can see, we can feel the momentum. And then we just keep taking the next step, taking the next step, taking the next step, not judging, understanding this is our story, this is how we get to Z, this is how we're going to do it. But never judge yourself on where you are. Don't compare your journey to others. Just know that you are exactly where you are meant to be. And as long as you just keep moving forward, you're going to get closer and closer and closer to Z. And then, as I said, there's going to be a whole new staircase for you to climb, which is beautiful. Don't forget to celebrate when you get there, because this is the other thing that we do. We chase, 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 and then we're judging ourselves the whole freaking way there. We're not enjoying the freaking ride. What is the point? What is the point? In our growth, we should love where we are. We should love our journey. We should be excited to where we're going, of course. And when we get to that step, we need to celebrate ourselves. We need to stop and just be like, wow, I got you. This is what I was wanting. I got you. This is amazing. I'm so grateful for being here. And then it's okay if you want to find the next staircase, you know, because we do. We always want to grow. But don't keep chasing the next staircase and the next staircase and the next staircase and the next staircase, and forgetting to enjoy all the steps of the journey. So I just wanted to come share that today. Love you all lots. I hope you have a beautiful day. If you have not yet signed up for my 5-day Radically Aligned Manifesting course, it's a free course. If you have not yet signed up, where have you been? I would really love to invite you. It's going to be absolutely beautiful. And we will get you running up those stairs with absolute joy and love for yourself, joy and love for your journey. That's what I do. That's my speciality. I get people to move so much faster than when they're doing it alone, but in a way that just, you know, makes them love on themselves and love on their journey. So I invite you to sign up. You can just see the link above, and I will also leave it in a comment below. Yeah, it's going to start on Monday, the 25th of July, and it's going to be the most beautiful, beautiful, beautiful 5 days together. It's going to be intense. It's going to be like I normally host my trainings. It's through Zoom. It will also be streamed live on Facebook for those that won't make the live, and the replay will also be sent out to your email. When you sign up, you will also get a beautiful journal with a Zoom link where we will be meeting. So it's going to be a really beautiful. I'm going to give you my all. I'm going to train. I'm going to everything. I'm going to give you my absolute everything and all, as if you've paid me $1 million to be there, because I just want everybody to rise and love on their life, love on their purpose, and just do what it is that they are meant to do, and just really truly love every moment of this beautiful life that we have been given. So I will see you all on Monday, the 25th of July. Sign up with the link. You will get an email. Please look out for the email. It should come straight to your inbox. So please do look for it, because it will have your Zoom link and your journal for the your journal gift. So I will see you all on the 25th of July. Have a beautiful, 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 beautiful day, everybody. Mwah.